All right, this is another episode of Tequila Talk. My name is WalkLikeWalt, aka TequilaWalt, aka do I search my old tweets I have grown, aka Child of the Pavement, aka the 5-time crop pot champ, aka if you see me in Gold's Gym of Weights, approach me as you would a bear, aka my pronouns are I'm him, and we have Jas Cooper in the building.
Hey guys, please make sure you're following us on social media, on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you listen. Please make sure you download and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Last but not least, if you're in the DC area, come see us on Saturday, March 16th for our live show at Union Stage. Tickets are available in the TequilaTlk bio, in my bio, in Walt's bio, at unionstage.com. We love to see you. Tickets are $25. Hey, friend.
Oh, hold up.
Oh.
We sold out on the front row seats.
Oh, we're sold out.
Sold out. It's a wrap.
Yay! no, not sold out. We're sold out on our dedicated
seats.
front rows.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are done. I told niggas like, hey, stop waiting. Get those, because remember last time people were about to. I ain't gonna say his name, but he came. Walt told me he's in the front. I was like, I ain't tell him shit.
So we do know moving forward, we need to communicate with Union Stage. We need to have like a VIP table, like our VIPs, like our personal friends, you know, people that show up there, and then our dedicated VIP seating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Because we had people, we were like scrambling, like.
I mean, by the time the show come out, the flyers will be out. So, you know, we have the Good Women, Bad People podcast joining us, and Diva Unfiltered with Dominique the Diva and Shay Parker. Our girl DJ Kid Fresh is DJing.
I kind of like this is all about the ladies this time.
It's March. It's March.
Women's History Month.
Come on now. I made sure all women.
You did your thing.
I was like, look here, we need all women. And maybe I just wanted to be around women all day. that might have been it.
Makes a lot of sense for me.
But yeah, no, definitely get the tickets and come check us out live. If you've seen it live, if you were there last time, you already know how wild it gets. I don't think Jas will be participating in any games this time, but we'll be good to go.
Not this time. That shit caused more trouble than it was worth. My God.
Oh shit! So we have a guest here with us today. I've seen her on the RealishTV. That's a show that you have with how do I pronounce his name again?
Bakar.
Okay, yes. I'm horrible with names. I don't want to mess it up. You have your podcast coming, the Red Cup podcast.
Yes.
Also, you have a music career where you just dropped your. Recently the video just dropped for was it Pristine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's doing well on YouTube. The numbers are going up. So we have Miss Micca. I say
Miss Micca. Yeah.
So just remember it.
Hey, look, I'm going to say Micca.
No, her name is Tamika.
I know Tamika, yeah, but when she said Micca earlier, it got stuck in my mind.
That's what everybody said.
I was like, I'm about to ruin it, and I did it. But how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, like really great, especially since I got this.
A little drink in your cup.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Yes. Your birthday just passed?
My birthday just passed, and I had such a phenomenal time out in Cabo.
How long were you out there?
I think it was 4-5 days, something like that.
Yeah,
but it was beautiful. Yeah. Like I've never been to that side of Mexico.
Okay.
So I always go like Southern Yucatan, things like that, Cancun. But I've never been to like the west side, so it was dope.
Yeah, Cabo's West Coast. It's a very different vibe than the Cancun Tulum side.
Yes,
like it's you get that West Coast feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most of the people they're LA, Arizona.
Most people from LA go to Cabo.
Puerto Vallarta.
And we go on the east side, Tulum, Cancun.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So Cabo kind of has like
the 2 hour, 3 hour difference.
Yeah. Cabo kind of has like a very beachy spa, like relaxation, holistic vibes, where Cancun Tulum is like.
Well, I don't know, because
I mean, but you have Cabo Wabo, so it gets crazy.
Yeah,
it gets crazy.
I didn't know what to expect, and it was lit and my kind of lit because I like rave parties and stuff. So we went to one. It was a little neon rave party and had bubbles coming out the ceiling, and it was just fun.
That definitely sounds like Cancun. That sounds like the second time I did blow. All right, but now, so all right, let's get it over with. This woman has dealt with me for too long, and I think she wants separation from us hanging out with each other. That ride from Philly, it was at one point I made a joke, and she said, "Don't talk to me for 30 minutes."
Okay, so the "don't talk to me for 30 minutes" was not because of the joke. The joke was pretty awful, so you did need a timeout for the joke.
It worked in Philly.
Y'all, he made a joke about the person we don't talk about on this podcast anymore.
All right. It rhymes with Smarshmelly. So I made a joke about Smarshmelly.
So this is the thing y'all have to understand about me. Yo, okay, you go first. Go ahead.
I read on Twitter Ja Rule just turned 12 years old. I was like, oh, he has a leap year birthday. Got it. So he's technically 12 years old. So I was thinking, like, well, if Marshmelly had a leap year birthday, would he be in jail right now?
I'm okay now.
Because technically the girls would be older than him. And as many times as I went to court, they said the law is black and white. There was no gray area. So on paper, he's 10. And he could be like, Your Honor, she's 17. She's the creep in this situation.
I don't know why you don't like the joke, but it's funny. I know why you don't like it though. But
so this is the other thing.
She put me on timer for 30 minutes.
I had to think. I was over here thinking. I was like, hold up.
This is the other thing you have to realize about me. Like, I'm naturally very introverted. I really push myself in social settings. So this is what was going on. First, y'all know I'm afraid of driving on the highway. I hate driving in general. So I had to drive us, which is a lot because you also know I'm passenger princess.
Like I said, I went to court to meet them.
So I was already like, I was already like, ugh. And then we come into rush hour. So we're kind of late to get to set. So I'm trying to and I know the specific area of Philly that we're in and the time of day. So I'm like, I need to concentrate right now. As I said, I listen to the same 5 songs in the car, podcast. I can even sit in the car in silence. Walt is not a silence person. Walt will talk for 2 hours straight. And I just got to the point, y'all, where I was like, we're about to be around a whole bunch of people. We about to be on stage. I just need quiet. I just need quiet. Yes. I cannot, if I get overwhelmed, I have to take a timeout. Even during, if I'm having going back and forth with someone or having an argument, I will literally say mid-argument, I need a break. I need a break because I get pushed to that point. So Walt had been talking for approximately 2 hours straight.
Well, you gave me tequila.
You gave you tequila.
You're right.
And at that point, I said, after that Marshmelly joke, I said,
But when you told it,
it worked in Philly.
Because it's funny.
It is funny. It is
and
funny.
I'm not a stand-up comedian.
When I figured out what
you were trying to say. It's funny. But also at the same time, I was also, y'all, I guess we'll come back to this later. I was in a text war, and it had just started when we got to Philly. Okay. So that was also the subtext. I need to concentrate on what's going on here. I need to watch the road. I'm in Philly anyway, which is always a head trip for me. And this nigga just babbling.
The funny thing is, I like to sit in silence mostly, but I was like, well, I'm a little tipsy. I'm in Philly. I'm going to talk forever.
And that's fine.
I was warming up Walk Like Walt.
He was. Okay, and that's the other thing.
I was warming Walk Like Walt up. This is a character.
Yes, Walk Like Walt is my friend outside, but Walt is my normal, Lamar is my normal friend.
Don't say my middle name.
Sorry. Whereas for me, I'm much more I have to push it to I knew by the time I walked on stage, I'll be fine. But I will come back in the dressing room and want to be quiet by myself, you know? He's not like that. He's turning up. I'm but it worked out. Philly was we're talking about that now or later?
Later. Okay. We have a guest. So we're gonna do a cheers to you.
Yes.
Thanks for joining
cheers
us.
To our beautiful guest. Yeah. Y'all have to see. Well, y'all see when audio comes out first, but when you see her on YouTube, y'all, our guest is stunning.
Thank you.
Ridiculously gorgeous, and she married, and her husband is
The
looks
Rock.
Like he, yeah. You know when Cam Newton fought all those guys?
Yeah. That's how it's gonna look.
That's how it's gonna look. We're gonna have to jump him, and I don't think we're gonna win, honestly. So don't do too much, but she's beautiful. She has a beautiful body too. I love it.
Thank you.
The joke came out. Now I feel secure. I was like, okay, I got my bodyguard here.
So say it's gonna be a tough fight though.
I'm gonna stay in the back. I'm like, no kid, use that military stuff, Joe. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Push the button in his neck. Just, they can go sleep.
Oh man. But yeah, how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm trying to, get back into work mode because I've been out there in Cabo. So I'm trying to get back into work mode. And next week I got so much stuff I have to do in 1 week. And this month is just full, but I'm just happy to be working really.
So I think we first met you. Well, I first remember meeting you at the DMV. what was it called? Music.
The Summer Jam.
Summer Jam.
There you go.
Yeah, you were backstage, and we were back for a while, but then we went up. So you're in media. You do interviews. Tell our listeners a bit.
So I do. Well, I'm in media, but I started and I still do music. Like I do pop music. That's always been my thing.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm a mid-90s kid. I like, I like pop music. I like all that type of stuff. So, but that's what I do. And then I'm also a writer for different artists. So I've done that. I've done,
Are you able to share with us
who
you've written for?
Or if you can't,
I can't only because these people like to act like they write stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, look,
and
that's what they pay you for. They pay you to
I also do references, for people. So, they can see what the song sounds like because they don't write it. But there's nothing wrong with it. Only the rappers get into the whole back and forth about
writing. I feel like singers, there's like more flexibility around not being a songwriter, but for rapping, it's like
because rapping is supposed to be, I guess, from the art form of you. So you would think that person is writing it, but honestly, if the song is good, I don't see why you would.
Some of the biggest songs we got, the artists didn't write it. Like Confessions wasn't Usher's written.
But Usher,
this was about Jermaine Dupri's life.
Right. Most of the singers do not write their stuff.
Yeah.
The Dream writes all of Beyonce's music. So
yeah.
Oh, the Dream. I love when the Beyonce album come out and I see the Dream wrote something like, oh, this gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
This gonna be a hit.
He
Let's
writes
turn it up.
the majority of her music.
Yeah. The same with like Michael Jackson, Kanye, whatever.
Yeah.
But those people do still actually contribute, right? But there's a lot of artists nowadays they don't do anything.
How long have you been in music?
Literally all my life.
So you grew up singing?
I grew up singing. My dad was in the music industry. He won the Apollo. So he ended up getting a deal with Andre Harrell.
Okay, that's Uptown.
So they went out, on the road and things like that. So I was, preview to all of that type of lifestyle and the bad side that comes with it as well. Because my dad ended up, getting hooked on drugs and things like that. So I got to see the industry the whole way. So I knew what I wasn't going to do, what I wasn't going to accept, and what I was willing to do.
Okay, I was about to ask because if you've seen the bad side, most people say I'm out. I'm not going to even try.
Especially when they see it from such a close family member. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it just taught me how to have discernment.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of people in the industry, they don't have discernment. They either do whatever it takes, or they don't do enough. So they don't really make it to endure. And that's, the people in the front and the people in the back. Because there's a lot of people in the back that you don't see, and they still go through the same thing because they're dealing with the same entity. So.
Okay, so you grew up singing. Talk to us a little bit about how, a lot of kids like to sing. A lot of little girls like to sing. How did you transition to like a more professional space along with your songwriting?
I think once I started to actually put myself in those type of rooms, because like I said, I already knew the industry and had a few ends, but because, all that happened with my dad, I pretty much had to get it myself. So I started, modeling and doing like music videos and things like that to try to meet people. And I'm very good. Like if I can talk to you, it's a wrap. So that's how I kind of made a name for myself. And I would, at the time, act like I was doing more than I was actually doing. So I would hype myself up and they couldn't check it. So, I was whatever. And then by the time they did, I was already
into your next project.
Hey, fake it till you make it, baby.
No, that's the truth. I mean, most of these artists that you see, most of them don't have money in the beginning or anything like that. And then, by the time you actually realize that they're already the superstar. So, like I said, I had an inside look to it. But I got to do that. And then I just kept going with it. And once I started meeting other people in the industry, like producers and things like that, I started seeing that the money was on the back end.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get into that. And I always wrote songs. Like I wrote songs when I was a child, things like that. And I just got better with it. So
How did you start songwriting? We hear a lot of people say like they start with poetry first.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was one of those children that I would take songs and I would remix it. I would put my own stuff to it.
Mhm.
And my mom used to play songs and I would take them and I would make up songs and they used to be like really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so my mother would have me do them. So since she liked them, I would keep doing those. But it got me to be able to like freestyle or come up with just things on the fly or just write songs full out. And this is when I was a kid. So I just kept going with it.
Okay. Question. You say you're from DC. Well, you didn't tell our crowd that you were from DC, but you said it earlier before we started recording. What part?
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm from Upper Northwest.
Okay.
Oh,
Explain that to me.
and where you would know?
Yeah.
Do you mean?
I mean,
like,
I'll be in the city, but when you say Upper Northwest,
do you mean like Cleveland Park?
No, I mean like so.
Shepherd Park?
Huh?
Like Shepherd Park?
No, like the I'm trying to figure out what they call it now, but back then it was the Petworth area.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there.
Yeah, my dad from
Uptown.
Petworth.
That's what
North,
they call
what is it,
Uptown,
New
yeah.
Hampshire?
Yeah.
You know, going towards Silver Spring.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, okay.
Georgia Avenue.
Yeah.
Georgia Avenue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Georgia Avenue Northwest.
And you stayed up in DC your whole life?
My
moved?
entire life.
A
Okay.
true Washingtonian.
Yes, and there's not many. When I left, it's so funny because when I left to go to school, this was DC, and I came back. It was the DMV. I said, I was like, why? I was like, why do they keep talking about
DMV.
the DMV?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that's a area thing. I'm like, we would never.
You know, now I'm really trying to think. When did the
College.
transition? Yeah, college.
My
You're right.
05, like 05.
Yeah.
05. Because in 04, I got to Hampton, and I would try to explain to people what PG County was, and I just get irritated. Like, I'm from DC, man. I would just do that.
I never knew what, like,
Yeah.
I thought my aunt lived in PG County.
Yeah.
So, and from Georgia Avenue, that's about
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
So
It's far. It's far for us, and we within
And she
the
lived
county.
in Fort Washington.
Oh, that's different.
And
Yeah.
so, because my cousins went to Friendly.
Okay.
They graduated from Friendly. But so when I would come over, it would take so long. I would always fall asleep.
And
right?
you would
So
think you were in a different.
I was like, oh my God, we're going to the country again.
Yeah.
So I always thought of PG County as the country.
I kind of agree with that.
This is a side of it's like multiple sides of PG County where you
That's
can just
true.
hop and skip. You're like, oh, I'm a DC. I'm a
But
PG.
she talking
I'm a DC,
about
and
out
I'm
here, like this is far. This is
Like,
far for us.
You go over to what's I think of like Capitol Heights area.
That's
Okay.
close.
That's
Now-
right. It's like there. You go to
now-
like Landover, and when you get to that Chevrolet side, it's like right there.
Yeah.
Now, see, I never knew anything about any of that because in the mid 2000s, like all of that was like bad. So I wasn't allowed to go.
Over that side.
Yeah.
We wasn't allowed to come here.
Okay.
We wasn't
I
allowed to go to the
go there.
city.
So I never knew like
It was all
that
bad.
PG County was like that close.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was all bad.
Because I can remember when we were in college, somebody said the DMV was Delmarva.
That is hilarious. Well, you went to a temple, so
Yeah.
that's some white
So
person probably told you
Delmarva is Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. And I was
that. Crazy.
like,
When the fuck we start claiming Delaware?
we never claimed Delaware.
It's crazy because when I
We
was,
barely claimed Baltimore.
Right. I was like,
it's crazy 'cause
Delmarva.
when
There's
I was on
no
another
Del.
podcast, it was some people talking about a Baltimore person, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, Baltimore don't know about New York because all they listen to is go-go." I was like,
Baltimore?
Mm.
I was like, what? I was like, wait, no. Baltimore is
I
like
hate go-go.
45 an hour from
Yeah.
DC.
They did not fuck
But
with
They
Go-Go.
don't-
other people outside
yeah.
of this area,
They don't listen to go-go
they
at
will
all.
throw Baltimore on in there.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
like, Baltimore is its own world.
Baltimore.
It
You
is not DC.
And shout out to my Baltimore people. I'll be out there. Joe know we be out there, but they don't want to get compared with Philly, New York, nothing. They're their own.
They're their
entity.
own world. Yeah.
Yeah, they're their
They
own.
don't
Yeah.
want to be DC, PG, Columbia, none. of
Yeah,
that.
I know so
Don't even claim the
many
county.
Baltimore
No.
people, but they're
really
in their
don't.
own world.
I remember when we were in college, they would do like at the end of the night, they would play like music from each
region,
area,
yeah.
and the Baltimore music was just house music, like Jersey club music.
No.
Okay,
No,
so-
you about to get.
But
yeah,
don't tell them that. Okay, so
it's
Just
not
saying,
Jersey Club.
so when I
it's a
moved-
different club.
when I moved up to New York,
Mm-hmm.
they were like, they were playing music or whatever, and I heard them. I was like, oh, y'all play that stuff that's in Baltimore. This is not Baltimore
No,
music.
it's-
This is Jersey.
it's-
I'm
it's
like,
a
it's the
mix.
same
thing.
thing.
It's
The
different.
same thing.
It's
the
different.
same thing.
Trust me, it's different.
It's the
It's
same
Jersey Club is
thing.
more sample based, and Baltimore Club is more horns and gunshots.
You know what?
We talking about the mid 2000s.
I'm talking about. That was back when Hammer Jacks and motherfucking the Paradox was open. I was out there because I had Baltimore friends, and I was convinced them to go see Backyard. They say, yo, we'll come to the club with y'all if y'all come see Backyard with us.
Okay, fair.
So they hated Go-Go, but now they live in DC. Like, hey, you going to see back?
No,
they will roll.
To us from DC, it all sounded like Jersey club music.
It's all the same.
It's not. And Philly club is even different.
I didn't even know Philly had.
Yeah, it's new.
Very similar. It's similar to Jersey.
It's I Wasn't Rocked by Uzi. That's Philly club.
Yeah, you know that song.
That's like techno music to me.
It's more high paced.
Yeah.
Shout out, see.
The reason I know the difference is because it's funny now that we got to the subject because areas used to have different sounds. Now everybody sounds like drill, dark.
Okay, so even so I'm like I said, I'm into the pop world because of how I grew up. Like my family is mixed race, right? So I grew up with my mom's family.
What's your heritage?
So my mom's family is Polish and Native American, and my dad's family is white, African American, and Cuban.
Oh, wow.
So my grandmother is African American and white, and then his dad is Cuban. So I had all of that, but I grew up with my mom's family, and they're
so your white family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. And so they were elderly. So I grew up listening to country music and Elvis. Okay.
That's where the songwriting came.
Yeah.
Country artists are right.
Yeah.
Like the station down here, like I couldn't listen to the hip hop stations, the pop stations, any of that.
Yeah.
I had to listen to Oldies 100.
Yeah.
Growing up. So
but did you have to listen to like Magic? What was it? 102.3?
No.
Oh no, they're
no,
white.
they white. They not.
Right.
The only black music they listen to is doo-wop. So I didn't get that's how. But I still got I got to listen to music.
Like
but
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks is
Garth
like
Brooks
that.
and Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. I know all the Dolly Parton songs.
Please don't start on Dolly.
Please start on Dolly.
Okay.
Jolene. I know all those songs.
Yeah.
Cher. Like I listen to a lot of country. Like I got a lot in my
I have a
playlist.
question growing up. So being raised by like your more white side of the family, but obviously looking like a mixed race person, how did you? And then being in DC, how was all of that?
Fun and horrible because everybody like if you were to come on the block. So I lived on this block called 6th Street.
Okay.
And the adjacent block was Newton.
Yeah,
I know exactly what
right.
Yeah.
So 6th Street was just older people and it was quiet.
Row houses,
Newton was like
jumping.
live. I could never go down the street. My mother would always say go down the other street. But everybody on that street, if you ask them about me, they'd be like, "Do you know Tamika? Oh yeah, sure they live with the white people."
That's your family.
That was how everybody knew me. So because then up until like 2015, like DC was very very black. Yeah. So my family stood out like a sore thumb. But it it allowed me to have that diversity because my house was like its own little world, and then when I got to school, like it was a totally different world. They'd be like, "So why you don't know this? Why you don't know that?"
Did you feel? Did we hear like I've heard mixed people say a lot of times like you're not black enough for the black people, you're not white enough for the white people. You had similar feelings.
Yeah, and it still kind of it sticks with you, right?
Yeah,
because you try to figure out like where you really fit in.
Yeah.
Because in this country, I always see like they're like, okay, well, we're gonna consider you whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But then that would require me to like throw away
your other
my family, like what I grew up as, So it gets hard. It's a back and forth, but it's also refreshing because I also get to, experience something outside of what I grew up as, and it actually still can resonate with me.
So how did you get into pop music if all you could listen to was?
Because I feel like pop is the next safest genre outside of country. Because if you can't listen to hip hop and R&B, that's not it. That's too much.
At that point,
pop was getting close to hip hop and R&B.
Britney Spears,
Justin Timberlake was fucking
when I was in elementary,
crazy.
it was when I was in elementary, it was like all of the it was Ja Rule.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's hip hop.
That's more pop.
It was because they would play on the pop stations. Like
Ja Rule has songs. It's murder every 5 seconds.
No, she's talking about that Ja Rule, Ashanti.
Ja Rule, Ashanti, and Ja Rule, J-Lo. Yeah.
Like the Hot 99.5 era.
Yes. Z100, those type of things.
My boy Ja Rule.
Z104. Yes.
But that's what was.
Hey, he was getting paid.
Yeah, and
you're right.
He should have stuck with it.
He definitely should.
He should have stuck with it. But that's what was. Yes, but and he should not. And he should not have
50
had.
Cent said, "Fuck it, just clown this guy."
But 50 Cent tricked him out of his spot, and then went right
back
into his whole day.
And then started doing pop music.
I was gonna say 50 tricked him out his spot.
Thank you.
He really did.
Smart.
Yes,
he really did.
So smart.
So pop was the next safest genre.
Yeah, and honestly, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was
pop music is still fun. We talk about that all the time. Like that Ja Rule, Ashanti era. It felt, mind you, it was 20 years ago, so our lives were a lot less complicated. But it also felt good.
And you can, and anybody could do it. Like from Britney Spears, like to Ja Rule, Nelly, like anybody could do it, right?
Christina Milian,
right?
I mean, just me thinking of Nelly as pop, and then remembering the Tip Drill video is just like wow.
But remember that used to be on after hours.
Yeah, no, to sneak up.
Because now,
watch it. Now it's been on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's wake up at 3 a.m. Like you already know what time it is. Here we go. BT Uncut.
Yep. But as my grandparents would say, that's when TV had respect.
Mm-hmm. I was watching
Cause we had to wait till 3 a.m. to see that. It didn't come on at 8 p.m.
No, I was gonna say I was watching
the kids were
up. The show Shogun.
Yeah.
And they had that set, and I was like, they show raw titty on TV, like just
titties staying there.
Just.
But and then they say a lot of like I think outside of fuck.
They say everything. Niggas could go. Oh shit.
They say shit.
No, they say shit.
Oh yeah, they say shit.
I know I heard.
And that's why I say outside.
I think the F word gets bleeped.
Yep.
But I think you can say goddamn shit.
Bitch, of course.
You bitch.
That's easy. They gave up on that. Like
they gave up on bitch. When reality TV started, they had to give up on bitch.
It was too much bleeping.
too much bitches flying around. How did we get here?
I have no idea. Fuck.
Sorry, we were talking about you
pop music.
And you're getting started in pop.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what kind of led me into that because that's what I was listening to more so versus being forced to listen to. But I still would listen to like the poppier country artists like Shania Twain, Taylor Swift, things like that. But pop music just is, is fun.
I still got beef with Taylor Swift, but keep going.
Oh, everybody does. I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift, but
I'm a Ravens fan.
But I'm a fan of her pen though.
Oh yeah, I heard
her pen game is.
I heard that she was
nice.
I heard some of the songs. And the messed up thing is, Joe, we went in those bars we would be in Baltimore. They be playing Taylor Swift, and he just be like, yeah. And then she came in and ruined our dreams. We supposed to be at Super Bowl. Just pissed me off.
Oh, you're a Ravens fan?
Yeah.
Oh
we were out there for that game.
Man,
broke my heart.
I
was in bed at 9 o'clock.
I thought that game was. I don't know. Something was off about that game.
It was the most unbelievable thing I've seen in a long time.
It was a setup. They set us up from the day we got out there. Like, yeah, hey, it was like WWE script. They said, hey, you gonna lose today, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. It's something was off about that game.
It was a scheme that Todd
this don't look
set
like
up.
this. Don't look like we ain't look like this.
Conspiracy people. So and I know a lot of people around it. Like on the other podcast, we had one of the NFL coaches on. And I wanted to ask her so bad, but I was like, girl, I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, that's like
I'm not gonna mess up your job, so I'm gonna let it go. But I wanted to ask that so bad because I'm looking at that game like I'm a football fan, and I'm looking at that game. I'm like,
this ain't the same team we've been seeing for the last 19 weeks.
No.
Who are these people?
No. Like I looked at that game. I was just like, "There's something going on."
Like the players probably played the right way, but the coach was like, "I'm gonna call this."
Not even that.
Let me try this play out today. Like they told us not to do this, but you know what? We normally don't do this. Let's just do this today. And they're like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing.
Even Lamar was off, and it wasn't like you having an off day as a quarterback. It was just off.
I mean, he threw a ball and caught it and ran. Caught his own pass.
That was good.
That's kind of cool.
But it was just, I don't know, something about it. It was just.
It was everything. Everything bad could happen. It was because we was at the bar.
Because I thought it was gonna be Ravens in San Fran.
We thought it too. I was at the bar. Zay was dove in like touchdown. He's like, wait, he fumbled. Like, yeah, everything bad just happened. Yeah, we was like grown men out there tears.
Yeah. And I'm
It was so
a
much fun?
Redskin fan.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Commanders.
Washington football team. No, you can't say that word anymore either.
Well, and that's so crazy, right? Because, and I'm gonna say it's so crazy because my grandmother, my grandmother is the Blackfoot Native American. Okay, and papers and all, because that's what they like to say. And the thing about it is, my grandmother loved the Redskins, and I'm looking at the people. I'm looking at the people that are up there.
Yeah, and
I'm just like, I don't think they represent the rest of the nation. And then on top of that, the Redskins logo.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't made by some Native American.
But it's an actual cheat.
Right, yeah.
And he allowed them to use it, and that was like money. Like
income coming in. His income for his image.
Yeah, and I'm like, it reminded me the same thing of like Aunt Your Mama. Mm-hmm. When they took Aunt Your Mama, I said, y'all did let y'all trick y'all out y'all money because they were still paying that family to use that image.
I didn't know that.
That's funny because I bought syrup the other day. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was like something company.
But you know,
they changed the name of
it. But you're so familiar with it, you're still gonna buy it.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was, and my mom was like, yeah, this is the good one. Like, this is the one we normally use. This don't look the same. Yeah.
But now there's no residuals to that family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
so you think that the white people started the woke movement just to get some people out their money?
Oh yeah, no, I don't do the woke movement.
I don't know if they started the woke. I don't know if they started the woke movement to trick people out their money, but I think people want to be woke so bad they trick themselves.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think people want to be like offended and maligned and like advantage at blah 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 and stand up, and that has repercussions.
Yes.
So I didn't even think about the image because
everybody's like
somebody's image. You gotta pay for that.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, it's the mammy image. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, okay, but at the end of the day, that was
a real person.
That family's being paid.
But more than that, I don't know if like we're talking about pancake syrup. You know what I mean? Like how
they make everything so serious, and they don't do any research.
Black people use Aunt Jemima syrup. White people use. Asian people use. Everybody uses that syrup. Like
it's syrup.
It's syrup.
It's syrup.
And I don't think that like if you buy a syrup with a caricature of a black woman with a scarf on her head, that means that you're perpetuating racist stereotypes and dangerous imagery around black people. It's syrup.
Well, here's my thing.
Syrup, no.
Here's my thing. That's syrup, right? And it's whatever. But if y'all got a problem with the day of syrup and you don't have a problem going outside with a bonnet, like what are we talking about? Like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? You know,
we're in a discussion where I gotta shut up because I don't wear bonnets, and I'm gonna just
no. But I'm saying if you don't have a problem with that, right? Because a lot of people saying that pep,
yeah.
My mom didn't let me go outside with a do-rag on. She was hating.
Yeah.
My parents didn't let me wear
your parents are old school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't go outside in pajamas.
Yeah. My parents didn't let me go outside with sweatpants. Yeah.
When I used to have long hair, my mom didn't want my hair in the ponytail.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's like, no. You gotta get it done. You gotta get it. I couldn't. I asked my dad to get my ears pierced. He said, yeah, I'll take you to get your ears pierced. Like, yes, we'll go to the mall right now, and I'll get you a dress since you want to be a fucking girl. And I was like, damn, well, I don't want my ears pierced no more.
Yeah, no, that's true. And it's just, everybody want to be offended by everything. Yeah. So at this point in time, like, y'all gonna trick yourself out your spot.
Question. Mm-hmm. How did you get into the media realm? We talked about music. Now we know you do the Realist show with Bakar, which has been doing great.
Yeah, it's been doing really good. The media thing is honestly I really got into it because I like to talk.
Okay.
So I'm like, where can I go and talk? I'm like, where can I go and talk? And and I also don't have a problem with asking people questions, and I don't have a problem with asking them the questions that they don't want to talk about. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I can do this. So when I got the opportunity to do the Realish, that's literally what I stepped into. But it kind of catapulted from there, because then I got asked to do red carpets and certain events and things like that. And since I was a part of the Realish and things like that, we all would just go or whatever. But I would do those. I would do any special interviews, things like that, like just to really get a footing in that space. And then I've always been a avid podcast watcher.
Okay.
Like even when it wasn't popular, I would just sit there and watch people for hours.
So you enjoy consuming the content?
Yeah. So like I know what it's like to be on the other side. So, it was an easy transition, and then it's still entertainment.
Yeah.
No matter what you're talking about, you still have to have an entertaining component to it.
Does it get hard? I know sometimes for us, we're like, oh, we have to shoot, I have to show up, we have to do this. Do you feel that way sometimes, or is it because you're doing what you love? You're just
It's because I'm doing what I love. Like I tell people, I will run it down for other people, what I do, but most of the time I will just say I'm an entertainer. Okay. Because I can pretty much do whatever. I can dance, I can sing, I can rap. If you want to, have political debates, I can do that. Sit here like Candace Owens, or I can sit here like,
Candace Owens.
Yeah. You know what? I love. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I love Candace Owens.
She's
gotten better. She's gotten better.
I'm gonna tell you why I love Candace Owens. It's only because she stands in whatever she's talking about. Right? We're in a space where people waver or try to pander to people. She stands in whatever. Do I necessarily agree with everything she says? No. But as my grandmama used to say, a boat clock can be right twice a day. So if she says something that I agree with, I will be like, yeah, I like this. I'm not an advocate watcher, but I do watch some of her content, and sometimes she's on point. Yeah. And just because I think sometimes when people don't like people, they'll be like, I don't like nothing she says. I'm like, but that was right.
Yeah.
So.
I think for me, I've let it go.
Yeah, no, the new Candace Owens, she was recently pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was shitting on white people. I liked her. Like she was going to colleges, and they was like, "Well, you feel about this?" Like, "Well, I said it, and so what? What you gonna do about it?" I'm like, "Hey, like her?
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah,
shut these boys up."
She like a lot of stuff. I like a lot of stuff that she talk about. So just as much stuff I don't pay attention from her. There are a lot of stuff that I do pay attention from her. I don't like anybody in totality. Because everybody has their good, their good points, and everybody has their bad points. So it works for me.
So the Red Cup podcast.
Yeah.
That's a new podcast you're launching.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
That podcast is going to be crazy.
You're here in DC?
Yes.
Still. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be crazy because I'm bringing different kinds of people on.
Okay.
And the type of people that I'm going to be bringing on are anywhere from people from influencers, athletes, everyday people, or just people with really inspiring stories. And then I'll have like an interview section, but I'm going to also have like a point where I just have, guests that I know that I'm just cool with, and I know just like to have very good conversations and dialogue, because I feel like that's missing. Like everybody's talking at everybody. There's not really a dialogue going on.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like if you want to talk about, I don't know, the red pill space, right? You got the women on this side, you got the men on this side, but there's never like a dialogue where they're talking to each other.
Yeah, because men versus women content, for some reason, everybody loves it. I hate it.
We hate it.
I hate it. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
I think it's at a point where it's like, okay, so what's the solution?
It never gets there.
It never gets there, and so
they don't want it to get there.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like when you're creating content, you want it feels like like a closed feedback loop. Like it's just the same.
Yeah, because you're gonna keep talking about the same thing,
conversation over and over and over.
And I think they do it on purpose. They send somebody out there and put like one little tweet out there like, yeah, this man is supposed to send me $200 for lunch. And then somebody retweets it like, these hoes always for lunch. And then somebody retweets with a person like, hey, y'all niggas should have some money.
I ain't gonna lie, them jokes be funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I tap out. I was like, no, this ain't for me. This ain't my crowd.
Be funny. Yeah. But then I get like all the women right now on TikTok are doing the oh no, he trying to take me to this and look at me and this and this and that. And I was just like, I never see like the really glamorous women do it.
They don't have to.
It's the women. It's the women, and I'm not gonna say they're not desirable, but it's the women that I even think they know they're not at a certain level where a man would just be like, oh, I'm doing whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, they know they're gonna go viral because a lot of people are gonna say, what? Have you seen you?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, y'all are playing.
And
y'all
that's the thing that kind of gets me about it is like you're in. Which I guess, you know, in this whole thing, there's an in, right? There's an it that you have to get. Some people get it, some people don't. So I think that, like, some folks genuinely get, like, because we'll do it. Like, oh, this is going to do this. This is going to cause that. But some people really feel that way with their whole chest. And, like, very much want to get their point. Like, we get DMs all the time from people being like, hey, I want to come on your show. For what?
Why?
It's crazy.
I'm funny. I'm like, nigga,
and we'll be like, yeah, so this is not open mic night here at TequilaTlk.
They are crazy. All right. So I went on this podcast and it was Anton Daniels.
Yeah,
right?
Detroit.
Yeah. So it's crazy because I'm my same self. You know, I'm sitting there, I'm chilling. We having a good time, whatever. I go look at the comments. They're like, there's no way she's that nice. She has to. Women are not that nice. And I'm like, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all are like, y'all hate the quote unquote boisterous women. Yeah. And now I'm quiet and I'm nice. They're like, it's no way she's that nice. I'm like, y'all are fucking toxic.
And that's what
that is
what the internet has shown us. The internet hates women. They just hate.
Yeah,
but you know what? I think it does it on both sides, right? Because there are content creators, right, that are women, and they'll just be like it was one content creator. I'm not gonna say her name, but she, you know, was like, oh, don't have any male babies.
Don't have any what?
Don't have male babies.
I
like if you find out it's a male baby,
you had a role in that selection process.
I'm like,
wait, if you were pregnant with a male child, you should abort it.
You should abort it.
Oh no!
I was just like, oh.
So usually you don't find out the sex until you're about 5 months. That's way too late for an abortion.
Oh no! Not in this country.
That's a lot of money.
You can do it up to 9 months.
In what state?
I said New York is one.
Really?
Texas,
they call them.
Hang
no,
you.
Texas is like, ma'am, at 6 weeks.
At Texas, they gonna put you under the. As soon as you pee on the stick, Texas like lock them up, lock her up.
Yeah,
so you know, it can get extreme on both sides, you know. But I'm just like,
it's just more so because I do a show with her, so I see the comments that come in. Normally, niggas just laugh at me or call me like when I say "Wow, should I?" You probably see me say, yeah. Like the last one I just did. Like when
your gay date or
the dude that tried to take me on a date.
A what?
Yeah, it's a whole. I didn't know. I was being
Walt,
oblivious.
this is the thing. Walt and I are very like simple, straightforward people. If you invite us out for dinner or drinks, we're gonna come for dinner or drinks. Like we don't think too much of it. Yeah. Cause I'll go out, a guy asks me out for dinner or drinks and I'll go and then he'll want to fuck afterwards and I'm like, hey,
we were friends.
I thought we were just grabbing like a little meal between friends. So it's very easy to kidnap us. Like all you really have to do is be like,
you want some tequila?
There's pasta.
That's why I don't go nowhere with Bakir. Bakir like, yeah, soda. I'm like, I'm not going to a damn place. Don't ask me to come nowhere because I already know what's going to happen.
The last one when Pat was here, it was like, well, him and Fat Trail, they have both pulled me to the side and
questioned you about your.
So Fat Trail's that's my boy. He's like, me and Fat Trail have hung out and we should never hang out again. We are both too wild. He's like, yeah, man, Walt. He grabbed me. So I was like, Walt, I saw TequilaTlk. I'm like, what happened? What's up? He's like, why you mad? Like, nigga, you got your ass shit? I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? He's like, man, nigga, what's wrong with you?
That nigga's gay?
Yes. And so, like, the comments, when I said that, she was like, yeah, he gay. I was like, what the So that's all I get. That's all I get. But she gets like, oh, I wouldn't go on this type of date. I'm not going on a date like this. Like, this bitch needs to die. Like, those are the comments.
I get death threats.
That's what I'm saying. They be extreme.
I get death threats. Yes.
I'm like, yeah, you can call me gay. I'm cool.
They be extreme. And then they was, like, they were fighting amongst themselves in the comments. Yes. And I was just dying
and I
laughing.
tell her not to comment.
I don't comment.
So it depends. Sometimes I like to get in because sometimes shit be funny, and I'm like,
oh no,
acknowledge the funny ones. Don't
funny.
acknowledge
Yeah.
the
I don't
negative.
mind. Like sometimes people say stuff, and I will write them back. Like, all right, you got me. Like that was a good joke. Like that was good. But
Like,
then the mean ones,
Like Bobby
I don't
Light
do
said you were
anymore.
insecure.
they got a.
Remember Bobby Light said you were insecure
because why?
because of the gay date. Remember we was driving when you were arguing. You weren't paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention.
Bobby Light's got in the comments like, see, them women think all these guys want this, that, third. Look, those two girls right there. They look they look insecure about this. I'm like, I was like, it's Bobby Light.
Bobby Light.
I was like, I was gonna come like, hey, I fuck with Bobby Light.
I was gonna say, I like you, Bobby Light. Wait, so what? It was the video. I'm gonna get in the comments because I'm definitely gonna find it and be like, "Hi, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you so much for talking." To me.
Yeah, I was like, Bobby Light.
That's so funny, Bobby Light.
I mean,
It was
look,
the
appreciate the
gay day one.
engagement.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like it's gotten to the point. So there definitely was a point in time where it would, hurt my feelings, or people would say like very mean and nasty things. That of course like hurt me. But now I think it's okay. Wait, Bobby Light said the ladies in this video are the same ones low key intimidated by gays and the ignorance. You see how they got happy when he said, technically I'm gay, right? They were thinking it already.
This is a comedy show. We can get to the comedy portion.
I love you, Bobby Lights. So no smoke. I'm gonna respond to him. I will.
That's crazy.
Hey, Bobby Light. But it can be.
I give him a pass only because I'm a huge fan.
Everybody fuck with Bobby Light.
No, I'm a huge fan of Trina. I
Oh
love
yeah,
her.
and
Yeah.
and Bobby Light fucks with Trina.
That's her cousin, right?
Yeah.
It's her cousin.
Yeah. So I'm like, no.
He's like, pass
When he
forever
be saying
for fucking
stuff
with Trina.
online, I'm like, it's Trina cousin.
And
Trina
it's
cousin.
and it's also funny because like we'll get DMs from folks.
Mhm.
People post our story. People
Yeah.
that you wouldn't even think. We'll be
Fucking
like,
Uncle Marvin.
Interesting.
From fucking what's this? Raising Canaan. That's my
Raising
guy.
Canaan. He loves our show.
But I
That's a
tell
war. Shout out to
people all
London.
the time. I always say this: they're watching,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? Because sometimes I look at my stories and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But you get the ball players.
I'm looking. You know what? Yeah. But
So you interviewed Lamar Jackson. I was hating.
but
I was hating.
look, look, so yeah, no, that was a good interview. However, you have to really watch it, because a lot of those dudes, right? They got a certain type of ego, and if you don't respond to them, they get the Twitter fingering. Like,
I was gonna say,
You
talk
ain't
to
gonna
us
respond to
a
me?
little bit about like, because at least with me and Walt, we tend to usually be together at appearances
Yeah.
and things like that. So we balance off of each other. And then Walt watches me like a fucking hawk when
Mhm.
I'm outside. How is it being a woman like in the industry? Do people take you seriously, or are you always getting hit on, or is it just kind of like, oh, she's a pretty girl, so whatever?
I'm always getting hit on.
I mean, I did it
However-
when I saw you, and your husband not gonna fight me, so.
Here's the
I feel
thing.
I was respectful.
No, you're great.
I was-
You're
I was-
perfect. You're great.
You did very well.
And
You're-
no, I'm talking about we set the interview. I was like, I ain't say nothing. I was being
No.
nice.
No. Y'all were great. And trust me, I've seen some wild stuff. I just had a DM the other day that was wild.
Tell us about
The guy had been sending DMs for a while.
Okay.
Oh, talking
But
to himself.
I haven't. I haven't said anything because the stuff he be saying is wild. But he took it up a notch when he was like, "I will." He was like, "I want you, so I will pay you $10,000, and I want to spoil you and your man." I said, you got to be blocked, because it was crazy.
Is it Diddy?
I-
You gonna take him shopping?
So I put it
You
in
gonna take my man shopping?
I put it in my friends group. I put it in all our group chat. They was like, no. I was like, I told y'all these people be saying some crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
I got
and then
somebody-
take y'all out.
Yeah.
As a together.
Now he don't know if I got a man or not.
Yeah.
But I guess because
You're
I'm
not responding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
All
okay,
right,
you got
she
a
might be
man.
a lame man. Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, I'll take both of y'all out, and I'm gonna give you $10,000. I'm like, you crazy?
Not
to
gonna
the
lie,
fuck?
Courtney got that offer. I'm like, well, you know.
I mean, I got
Where
offered.
we going?
I
Where we
got,
going, boo?
I got $3K, offered $3K for a meetup, and then I got offered $3K to tickle my feet. So
3K.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I will
Wait,
record
for
it
tickle
for you.
feet?
Mm-hmm.
Tickle her feet.
Tickle my feet. Yeah.
You like, that ain't not my feet.
I would have like, nigga.
No,
when
not
you
for
told me-
no.
I was
So
like, yeah,
so
let's,
no.
let's get it.
That self video, no. So that's only 500. But he wants to come tickle
Well,
my
500.
feet.
I would be like,
Yeah.
nigga, let's set this camera up. Get the lighting right.
I have a little tripod. I'm gonna
It's
do.
just tickling feet.
I'm gonna do that.
You could be fully clothed and tickle
I
feet.
tell people this
I'm
all
gonna
the
do
time.
that. Yeah.
I tell people this all the time. The stuff I see that blow up on OnlyFans, because there was a lady that barks on the grass.
Like roof roof.
Yes.
Okay.
She make like 10,000 a day.
Now, what's her?
She a white lady.
Of course.
She a white lady, and she's not a very pretty woman.
Oh, never mind.
But
Yeah.
I don't know why her fan base is that big. She gets on there, she barks, all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, so I have an OnlyFans, and it's like PG-13. I always like to say, because it's no like
Wow. So.
wild shit. Like I'm not sucking dick. I'm not fucking. I'm not playing with myself. Any of that. But you
Right.
know, you get a little nipple.
But OnlyFans was up before.
Oh,
the porn
before
started.
pandemic.
It was.
Uh-huh.
I think the highest earner of OnlyFans before the sex workers got on there was a chef.
A chef.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was doing like culinary.
Right.
Stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it does kind of expose you to people will pay anything for anything. Anything that you think is like kind of weird, or like I've sold panties. Someone's asked me to wear panties for 3 days straight.
It was a lady that
and I was like, oh, these are juicy, but okay.
it was a lady that she passed gas in a
I did
jar.
wear 'em.
Pass gas in a jar. Actually,
And she sold it.
That's different than what Steph
Stephanie
does,
do.
because
My
that
nigga
literally is just air.
Steph
Gas
our
is
girl.
literally air.
Yeah.
You have a girl, a homie.
One of our good girlfriends.
I've known her for years, but she's a dominatrix now.
Okay.
And now, as you see, this conversation is starting to take the turn.
It's
Tequila
ta-
talk.
yeah, it's okay.
It's about to get to the Tequila talk section. So, she said fart in the glass. Yeah, Stephanie has shit in glasses
Okay.
and shipped them out. And
Packed them up.
the guy will take a video of him eating it.
What?
She has shipped her actual fecal matter
We're not lying.
as someone's dinner.
And he pays.
Mhm.
Good money.
Oh, I believe it.
Mhm.
I believe it.
And then she does it live
Oh, yeah, she
too,
shits
where
on some
she
people
will
sometimes.
squat over and.
And she said the guy's like in a pig in
Hold
mud.
on one
and-
second.
Mm-hmm.
Is you hear this? This is another revenue
I was gonna say
stream.
this sounds like another revenue stream.
That's another. I do it anyway.
I was gonna
I
say.
do it for free.
She
I'm already
says-
doing this stuff.
She said she doesn't have sex with none of her clients.
Yeah, she
Right.
doesn't have sex at all.
None of her
Right,
clients. And
right.
she said she pulled up. She's like, I get red
Yeah.
wine and blueberries. It works every time.
Oh my
and
God.
it cleans
But
me
that's
out.
what I'm saying. Something you do
I was like,
already
God
for free.
damn.
Yeah. She does not have sex with any of her clients.
Oh my God.
She said the black clients always try fuck it.
Of course, but yeah,
we go. We
she's
try to go.
not-
We always
yeah.
go for the extra mile, baby.
Yeah. But I mean, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, husband, but I do feel like it would be an additional.
She gets to kick white people in the nuts for free. I mean, not for free, for money.
Yeah.
Like old white man just beat the shit out of
sorry,
them.
Grandpa.
Because
But
some
they be
men
on it
have
like
a
that. They be on it.
I don't know too many black niggas is going for that. Tying me up and kicking me. No, it'd be
They
mostly
like-
white men for doing that
yeah,
shit.
no,
they like
do.
her
They
to do it until it bruises.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you
they
imagine?
like that. Yeah,
I
no,
can't- I
a lot of people like
shit.
that kink
Yeah.
stuff. And see, and that was another thing. Because I like going. So I like going to Dubai, right? And
Ooh,
when I was
baby.
on that podcast, as soon as I said
Ooh,
Dubai, now
baby.
mind you, I'm talking about all. I got a Dubai picture up on my Instagram, and I'm in hijab, everything, like fully clothed, all that. As soon as I said Dubai, they're like, "Oh yeah, nice looking woman, go to Dubai. We know what she's doing." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, I'm talking about Dubai, but I forgot that that's over there. So the extremers.
When the girl goes to Dubai and come back with
Yeah.
with a Louis bag, like I know you did, bitch.
Yeah. But the difference
Like,
is,
hey, I ain't hating.
the
Get your money.
difference is though, they're not the ones shipping whatever they're getting.
Yeah, I know.
Shipping.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I know somebody that
I don't know how they do
They
that.
ain't
I'm
no
not
way.
gonna say of course.
There ain't
Yeah,
no
but I know
way.
one girl that did it. I mean, she from Atlanta. The one remember to go out to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was
Mm-mm.
like, yeah. I mean,
There's
it sucked.
just no way.
It was horrible. But
and-
guess what?
And what did she say? Did they
I
get
got 50
anywhere?
G's. I'm like, know what? Hey,
But
like
did they
that.
get to do it anywhere?
I mean, it was like her experience wasn't like multiple. Well, it was.
No, I'm saying is
It's anywhere.
They don't
Anywhere
care.
on
They
the-
don't care. They don't
that's
care.
nasty.
They don't
Anywhere.
care.
Yep.
But she didn't get shit on. She got pissed on mostly.
That's dope.
But it was her first start off as sex, and then like kind of like somebody else came in.
So they do have to do that.
Yeah, somebody else came in, and then it was just like, oh, I look up, I'm like, well, I'm fucked up right now. I'm just gonna close my eyes and go through it. I'll be rich in in an hour. And she went through it.
I don't know. That's gotta mess with your soul.
Now,
though.
also, hey, look at, but some niggas, hey, look, man. Everybody values their soul. Some niggas' souls ain't that cool, that good.
I think about it like this: like, you will never see those men again. Nobody knows.
She trusted me with this information, but like I said, I'm
saying,
not putting her
for
out there.
argument's sake, nobody knows.
Yeah.
You shower, of course, afterwards, and you walk away with a cat. Like, I could not do shit. That's
what I'm saying. That, like,
yeah, she didn't say she got shit on.
Yeah, I could not do shit.
Because I know a lot of them like to do the pooping.
Yeah.
And they specifically disrespect the woman, basically.
Yeah, they specifically like black women to do it too.
Yeah,
it's very disrespectful. Yeah. So that part of the kink to me is the part that I don't like. Because I can see a body fluid kink, I guess. But like the fact that like you literally are taking pleasure from physically shitting on me is not.
And that's the thing. That's why I said it gotta mess with your soul a little bit, because if that guy wants to poop on you, what does he think about you? Like, it's got to mess with you a little bit.
I'm pretty sure in their
mind,
like, they don't know me.
He's like trying to like break you
literally,
down. I'm about to shit on you.
Quite literally.
I get that.
But I think the same thing. They don't, like, you don't know me.
I don't know that man.
And I will never
see that man.
I got to say both sides. I got to say both sides. I would be like,
and you do enough of this.
You're going to have to do that whole bottle right there. You had to do that whole bottle so you could just forget about it.
I mean, no, real shit. Because the real shit, like even like when I was talking, and this is going a little darker, but we're gonna switch. I'm gonna switch it back up. We're gonna get to truth or shot. But like when I was doing the alt jail every week,
the what?
When I was going to jail every weekend and shit, motherfucking the dude that was talking to me was like, bro, you gonna forget about this one day, and I want you to keep remembering because you don't want you coming back here.
Yeah.
As long as the years go by, this memory's gonna start fading.
Yeah.
But
that's true too.
I don't want you to forget it. Like so, I took a couple pictures and have it in my room. Like, all right. I don't want to go back here.
Yeah.
So other than that,
I don't know.
Yeah, but so that shit was probably horrible. That week was bad. That month was bad. That year was bad. I mean, but the bills paid.
I would
say if you up 50,
if you going,
yeah, she got up 50.
No, to me, shit is worth like $500,000.
Shit is 6 figures.
Maybe that's why I just gave it the piss package.
I'm gonna need
shit is 6 figures.
Wash. A lot. No, that's a five. That's a 500.
Have you ever smelled shit outside of a toilet?
It's bad.
It's really bad. Like being in a toilet really helps.
Why are you smelling shit outside?
Huh?
Why are you smelling shit outside the toilet?
I have IBS and will shit anywhere. So
exactly. So I have shit places too.
Shit is really bad, and on top of that, it's hot. It's like 100 degrees because it's coming out of your body.
I got another question too. Like, everybody's bowel movements are not solid.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not just diarrhea, but
you gotta
like
give me $100K more.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you're imagining.
$500K sound about right.
That's what I'm saying.
You're imagining turds. Like think about like the loose.
Niggas, I forgot. Everybody's diet ain't the same.
That's what I'm saying. And they having a Mediterranean diet. So you can already go.
All them kebabs just coming right on out.
There was a lot of kebabs for her too. All right, so look here.
Let's do a refresh, please.
You already know I need the truth.
Are you good, or you need a refresher? Well,
refresh me up.
Okay.
Pour my drink, baby.
Do you want to offer our guests some more?
We're gonna do a game we call Truth or Shot. You already did the shots, Liz?
Oh Lord.
Here we go. Now we are at the portion of our show. Yeah, that's good right there. We're at the portion of our show where you see on Instagram.
Okay.
All the stuff, the stories, the wild conversation, which is what we warmed you up and starting to transition you into. So we always start us off. Now, because your husband could bench press 500 pounds, I'm gonna let Jas do these questions. So yeah, no, we don't. We ask everybody the same questions. Okay. It's the same about five to 8 questions, and we go through there, and everybody gets the answer, or they do a shot.
Okay, so our top 5 question, and it's an easy question. So our warm-up question, of course. Do you watch porn?
Yes.
Ooh, what's your genre?
I don't really have one.
So you just go with the flow.
So you just type in Pornhub.com and whatever pops up is what you watch?
It's kind of like you do. Whatever's on the front page.
You in the comments too? Because I've been in the comments. I actually be in the Pornhub comments.
So that's why I'm not a good. Okay, so that's why I'm not good at that because I don't really like. I'm not really watching it like for stuff. I'm like, it's like a
movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
So you like the ones that have storylines?
Those are the better ones.
Yeah, that's
because who's really watching that? Like, I don't know. I like it if it's like entertainment.
So you like watching porn that has stories?
Yeah.
See,
you're not specific at all. So it could be threesomes. It could be BBC. It could be anything.
Long as it's not like just stupid stuff. Right. Like ridiculous, crazy.
Like fucking popsicles or something. Yeah.
Like that. Anything with non-human stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That's
ridiculous.
Stuff.
Ridiculous nonsense.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I don't think we've ever had a general category.
Just general. You just type it on there. Like, know what? Let me get this over with.
No, you just put it up. Whatever's on the front page.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm a horrible person. I'd be going like page 20.
Yeah, we have genres.
I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it.
I don't watch it enough for that.
I'm like, well, I'd be down like, damn, I'm on page 20. I ain't find enough I like yet.
I don't watch it enough for that.
No, see, it gets worse the more pages you go. It gets more and more amateur the deeper in the page
I like
go.
amateur.
You do like amateur. Okay.
I like girls that have sex with a bond.
You know what? I think, and that's probably because, like with anything, if something seems like contrived and forced or whatever.
Yeah, I want you to look like you're having fun.
You probably
you're enjoying this.
but it's all real.
Yeah, but no, like I said, when I keep bringing up this Atlanta story, one of the girls I would stay with.
Atlanta is.
Yeah, no, I always get flown out. One was a stripper, one was a porn star, and so the porn star would tell me a story like she didn't like. She's like, oh, I gotta work today. Then nigga, you fuck for work. Like, it sucks. She hated it. Like at some point, it felt good because like you said, you keep pressing the button multiple times. It's gonna work, but. All these lights, imagine 5 to 7 people there.
I couldn't imagine.
You know what I'm saying? And then the scene that we see that's 30 minutes, it's really a 3-hour shoot.
Yeah.
So.
And how do you go home and do it?
And now when she went home to do it, it's somebody she actually liked.
But how do you have any energy? Because if you,
I don't know if she did the same day or not. I wasn't having sex with her, but it was just more so that she just the way she explained it to us. She was like, "Yo, I'm doing this. Whatever, it's done." Well, also, I would always say this: the girls that do porn are probably some of the cleanest people in the world.
But how do you detach from it?
It would be the same thing as like. Well, actually, that's a good question. No, it's work. So if I have to have sex with you for work, that's what we're gonna do.
We have a work relationship.
But whoever, is in my life in real life, I'm attracted to you, arguably. So that should, flow. I would think.
It would be a little bit more fun. You could be
but you don't think she has anybody that she's been attracted to that she gets to sleep with?
Yeah,
sure.
Porn
stars are handsome.
but so that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like, I wonder how the partner feels like that.
I get it.
It is okay. So it's
work.
Hey. But if the dude that you get to sleep with,
hear me out. It's
so
so
now
girls,
it's like that's why I said, how do you separate that?
At least this guy knows she's fucking her work husband.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
All right. Truth or shot. The pettiest reason you stopped talking to someone that was interested in you.
The pettiest reason.
We had somebody talk about the teeth. We had somebody talk about the odor.
Double dipping mozzarella sticks.
Okay, that was my thing. Sorry, she saw that clip and she's. That's what it was. Because I really brought it up during that night. I was like, "Yo, I just met you, like, and we kissed afterwards too." And I was like, "Well, that was stupid, but it felt disrespectful to double dip in my dip." And that's my first time out with you.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, if you're going to double dip, like dip once on one side, then switch the side,
and then you switch to the other side.
There we go. We good.
Yeah.
The pettiest reason I stopped talking to somebody. It was probably in high school.
Okay.
High school counts.
It's showing up there. I didn't like his haircut.
Oh.
That's actually not that petty.
No, it's petty because I don't know. That taper just took me out.
It's not petty.
It's like I'm very big on like hair and men. Like I don't like hair. Clearly.
You like balls.
Clearly.
So you like bald guys?
Bald or very
low cut.
So you don't like the long hair?
No, I don't. I don't like nothing that reminds me of a female.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
No,
Okay.
It was petty.
Truth or shot? Can we go through your DMs?
Can you go through my DMs? Yeah, and you're gonna be mad.
No, they're dry.
No, it's just a bunch of people cursing me out because I won't talk to them.
Can you share a good one with us?
She shared that one. She shared the one with the.
He said he wanted to take you and whoever out.
And he's still there. And he's still there. Okay. I said no, and he's still there. Okay. I blocked it, and he came back on another.
Really? You got a stalker.
I got a couple of them.
I got a truth or shot.
But that one's crazy.
That's crazy. He like, hey, look here, man. We got to stomp somebody out now. We can stomp somebody out.
But then
you on our show now. We fans. We on your squad.
You can't even see who he is. Yeah.
He don't follow nobody.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fake patient. It's somebody you probably know.
It's somebody you know.
Somebody
that's scared to say shit in your face.
Yeah, it's somebody.
I'm almost certain of it.
It's a fake
That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
But right. It's crazy.
Another good one we always do. Truth or shot. Worst thing that happened to you during sex.
I got sleepy.
Did you fall asleep?
I got sleep.
Oh, that's a sweet thing.
A guy fell asleep once when I was giving him head.
I fell asleep while someone was riding me. She kept going. I told her she raped me.
That is rape. That is.
Yeah. It is.
Like, you're a fucking raper.
It is. Yeah. Because if you were passed out, because the situation was flipped and she was passed out and you had sex with her, that would be rape. So, yeah.
Shout out to you.
Damn.
I just came from her house. Didn't like it, I just came from her house this morning.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But
so you already know who it is.
It's bad.
I take it back. It wasn't. He had it coming. That's fine.
Hey, look, motherfucker.
Probably had a short skirt on, looking like a hussy.
R.P. Gibson, man. You remember Gibson, the sneaky bar, the motherfucker, the speakeasy. It was right next to Diet. No one knew it was. It was a black door, but you had to have reservations to get in there.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a real. This is how you know I drink too much. It was a real speakeasy. It was like, nigga, and you get out there, it was like real low, like politicians being there, all type of shit.
Remember this at all?
Yeah, it was. The lights would be real low, and my homegirl Charnay brought me in there and got me on her list. So we did. It's like, Walt, 3 drink maximum. Like, what do you mean? Like, nigga,
max. Okay.
Like 3 drink max. You're gonna be cooked. Like, shit, I ain't no bitch. And I did 3 drinks, and then I went to Diet, did like 2 more shots, and I'm just stumbling out the bar, and someone went to go see Beyonce. And it looked like a whole porn movie. Like, she pulled up, like, get in the car. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get in the car with you, baby. Got in that motherfucker, went to the telly, got real nasty, and I passed out. She was like, I mean, he up.
Idiot.
He's still up a little bit. Just keep it going.
So you fell asleep?
I fell asleep while
I ain't talking to you. You fell asleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Damn.
That's not bad.
That is bad.
That's pretty bad. Really? Were you under the influence or you were just that tired?
Both.
Okay, then yeah, that's it. That's.
But it's not. It doesn't make the other person feel nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't. But then, I mean, did y'all continue the next day?
Yeah.
All's well that ends well.
A win is a win is a win.
Yeah. All's well that ends well.
You can't live it down though.
All right. How about this? Worst place you had sex? We have had the church.
The church parking lot.
Our church parking lot. Trail with the church.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to take a shot on that one because I've had no bad. All right. Like that.
Take a shot.
We're asking these questions to get you the drink.
That's
I was drinking anyway. That's cool.
Okay. So, we could do a truth or shot. In the podcast space, worst podcast you've heard lately?
The worst podcast.
Worst podcast you've been on? Truth or shot?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Thank you. Hey, look, we throw one of those in there every time because we're trying to get somebody caught up. Once person answered, it was like, bro, we're trying to make you drink. You don't have to.
One person answered and like went in.
Watchers I can get.
I was like, one person we asked like the worst podcast was like New York or some shit. He was like, got you. And I was like, oh, buddy. Yeah. We were just joking.
Yeah.
We didn't want you to answer. We thought you were just going to drink.
No, I'm
Truth or shot.
Come on.
Who is worse in real life that you've actually met? Where you've had them on the show, you've been on this show, whatever, and you're like, yeah, you're totally an asshole.
So I guess the worst celebrity you've met.
The worst celebrity I met. I gotta take another shot because I'm in the industry.
Hey, look at it.
If I say it,
we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah. Okay. Dang. Truth or shot? So you said 10K, ain't cutting it. What's your number? Everybody got a number.
For what?
A little time, little date, a little time spent.
I don't have a number.
No number.
I don't have a number.
So someone said 500K for a date.
Wait. For,
just for a date. Just for a date. Just for a date. No sex.
What's your husband's
Not just good to eat.
Say, hey, no, you could go outside.
Just a date. Just a date.
He says,
it's
like,
500K. Okay.
He has.
He plead the fifth.
He said
500K.
He said 1 million.
Or dinner date with Jay-Z. What are we doing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We going there. He gonna come.
You gonna be hoes? I'm pulling up.
That's my man. You want a date? Huh? Okay. Sign this. Yeah.
Not bad. Well, you got one.
Truth or shot. If you could try anything sexually without no consequences or guilt, what would it be?
I gotta take another shot.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. We doing it today. We are getting people drunk.
Yeah.
You ain't driving, right?
No, I'm not.
Good.
She has a driver security right here. She'll be all right. Damn, this is good. We're
actually we knowing people just answer like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. I would like to do. They just go with it.
No.
Then we get to some questions. All right, truth or shot. Have you ever had sex in public? Do it. Yes. Take another shot.
Damn.
This gotta be a record. Liz, this gotta be a record right here.
All right, we'll do our favorite fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Drea, Lauren London, Lori Harvey.
Take a shot or an answer. Fuck, marry, kill.
You said Drea,
Lauren London, and Lori Harvey.
Go ahead. Hey, look, the tequila's looking at you.
Damn. I don't think we've ever had somebody tank like this
This
in
is
a
like
game.
gonna be Sunday fun day for real.
Y'all about to have a good day.
This couple right here. She's gonna get in the car and start real nasty, then pass out as soon as she get.
By the time y'all get in the house, she gonna be sleep.
Like, I'm done.
Sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good. All right.
I was gonna say this is the most successful truth or shot game we've had.
We've never got people to drink
this much.
All right.
Man.
Damn. I'm gonna try one more. You try one more, Jess. Okay. Truth or shot. You got.
Oh no, I got truth or shot. Worst pickup line you've heard.
Oh, that's a good one.
Are you a mirror? Because I can see myself in you.
What that little kid said? He was what he said?
About the Riz?
The Riz book.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, okay. I was in the beauty store one day, and you know how the beauty store has those little like perfumes and stuff with the little labels on it. And a guy was in there. I don't know why he was in there because he didn't look like he was buying anything. He walked past me. He was like, "Oh, you like that lick me all over?"
What?
You know the lick me all over?
The oil
roll on.
Yeah. The motherfucking
And I wasn't
even
even looking
oil.
at that.
Body oil,
I'm just at the front of the counter because they sit at the front of the counter.
Yeah.
And I just looked, and I was like, you know what? That's definitely not gonna get you to talk to me. Yeah. That was probably one of the worst ones. One of the worst ones I've heard.
You can't lead with the sexual stuff when you're just meeting
somebody.
Oh
no, they think that's great.
Yeah,
because a lot of girls do like it. I don't know why.
I don't know anybody who likes it. Yeah.
Oh no, a lot of girls do like it.
I tried it when I was like younger though. I learned our lessons early.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, okay, this is not my game. My game is to be the funny guy and chill out.
I met a guy today at the gas station. Actually, he literally ran because I had parked and went in to grab something, and I just hear literally tires and I was like, okay, somebody just pulled up, and I came out. He's like, oh my god, my beautiful princess, and I was like. Yes,
it's annoying.
So then he follows me to my car. Mind you, my car is right out front. He opens my car door for me. I get in. He's like, "Oh, we have the same car. We have the same brand car." And I was like, "Yeah, I have a truck. He has a coupe." And he's like, "Oh, we already are." And I was like,
"Nah, fuck that."
Huh?
Like you said, when you're out and we're out together, I watch you like a hawk. And I'm not gonna go. I don't know if you know which one I'm gonna say.
I think I know what you're about to say.
Is it Thursday or Saturday?
Oh,
I got another one. So I'm at the bar. My homie, shout out to my nigga Tiff. We at the bar.
Go ahead, yeah.
And she's 2 seats down.
Yes.
And but I'm hearing it. I'm like, who's this nigga walking up to Jas? And so the nigga walk up to Jas. Hey, you are beautiful. I have a table. You should join us. Remember that shit? He's like, hey, you are beautiful. And the thing is, this is why I look weird, because he was pretty tall.
He was.
He was pretty tall. But he
was.
just leaned down to her face, look face to face, like, you beautiful. We have a table. You should join us. I'm like, nigga, we got a table. We don't need you.
Guys tend to talk to me right here.
Like face to like he leaned down
right
in her
here.
like eye contact, like eye to eye.
Yeah.
No, a lot of them.
Because we came with friends. So we had some friends already sitting at
Mhm.
the bar, and our friends had a table kind of behind us.
Mhm.
So we were good, but yeah, he was.
No, a lot of guys are.
I thought you were talking about Saturday.
Oh, I seen that too.
Mm.
I was in the corner of the club. I was like, oh, look at her. I still got her groove back. With a little young thing.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was 26, maybe.
A little baby bar. I was like,
Yeah.
he was at the bar. I'm at the bar. One, I don't want to expose Philly to this because DC prices are extreme. But them Don Julio shots was like $15. And I was like, this is nothing.
We are.
Give me
drinking.
5.
Wait, so that's a good price.
Shit, yeah.
In the city, that's $23.
It's about $25.
See, look, I don't.
Oh, you don't even know.
You don't pay for
You don't pay for
I
that.
don't.
You don't pay for drinks.
So every time I'm in there, it's free.
You said I don't know the cost of
Well,
anything.
as a man
so-
that pays, and if you go to 12 stories, that's 30 a pop.
Yeah, 12. It's about 25 all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a
See,
drink.
No, see that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's crazy,
too
right?
much.
For one, for
I'm so glad.
the
That's
little
the
bit
price
that
of-
the little bit that's in your
yeah.
cup, that's $25.
$25 is the price of an entree. Like it's a price of
Yeah,
a
they be
meal.
taxing.
Oh yeah.
So
So the
us
drinks
niggas,
in
we like,
Philly
alright.
were between $11 and $15. So you
We
know
were-
us.
we
We
were
were like,
surprised. We like,
shit.
It
Give
was
us
a little,
two.
it was some little girls sitting right at me like looking for their wallet, like 21, 22. I ain't want that number. I was like, put them on my tab. Like,
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
And then they gonna go following like he bought us all the drinks.
Like, nah, I ain't want them to be like, hey, thank you so much. Like, y'all have fun, man.
The party was very young, which was fun because people were still dancing.
They were dancing. They were
Yeah.
doing the
Oh,
Uzi dances and
Yeah.
And
Like
see,
in
I
circles,
love-
dancing,
I love that.
dancing.
That's why.
in
That's another
pairs,
reason why
yeah.
I don't go out.
Nobody
Like,
We
dancing.
don't
I don't
dance.
like. I don't like the
Yeah.
whole. I'm gonna look at my phone and smoke on a hookah. I don't like it.
Yeah.
yeah, people don't
I
dance.
like to dance.
They
I
pull
like
up
to
their pants and
move.
do the rock away.
Yeah, nah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I've never been like that. I
That's
like
specific to somebody?
it. Him.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's not to put too fine of a point on it, but no, but people were dancing. There's some guy who approached me at the bar. He gave me his number, but I was like,
I
I
was
don't.
looking in the corner, like, I'll make sure. Because she started dancing with him. I was like, I'll make sure my dude I met out there, he's like, yeah, everything good. Yeah, I'm good. Make sure everybody good over there.
So then
Alright.
he's like, your boyfriend keeps looking at us. I was like, that's not my boyfriend. That's my husband. Shit. And he was like, oh. And I was like,
They don't be caring about that though.
they don't care.
They don't.
I didn't know you said that.
They don't be
Oh,
caring.
shit.
I said, that's my
So
husband.
I look like
They.
a whole fucking
A cuck.
I look like a whole cuck in the corner watching you dance with a young boy and not even breaking it up. Now he like, this pussy ass nigga. He ain't even try me.
Because you were in the corner. He was like, your boyfriend keeps staring.
I was standing right there with that girl with the bad BBL, and I was like, it's lit.
Ooh, that was the worst BBL I've seen in a long time.
There's a lot of bad BBLs out here though.
This one was
That's pretty bad.
pretty bad.
Yeah, it was like the worst I've seen.
What the legs was like really skinny.
She had thighs,
She
but the
had
ass
thighs.
was just like that couch.
Oh.
It was like, okay, this don't matter.
So she was already like kind of like
Thickish.
thick, like heavy
But that
set
ass is
ish.
just like,
But the
it stuck out very crazy.
it
was too much.
went
Yes.
this way and then it went
So they had
that way.
they had hips.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
It went crazy.
No, and then it also
it was obvious.
It was just a weird shape as well.
It was very obvious.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, did y'all take Apple Pay?
it was.
I don't know what I would do if I had a botched BBL. I would just.
I mean, that's life is life.
I mean, yeah, you
gotta
can't hide
go
in the
on
house.
life now.
Yeah, it's your body, so you gotta fucking take it. but-
No, they would have to take that out.
She needed about.
Didn't Kim Kardashian get her stuff taken
She's
out?
getting all her stuff taken out.
Yeah.
Chloe
Yeah,
did.
The,
because
the
she got
girls,
them-
the girls are getting it taken out now.
Mhm. You can
The
get it.
rich
The white women.
women that did it to
I-
give black rappers and they took
so
it out.
as an insider,
Mhm.
I'm gonna call myself an insider because white women tend to only like that type of stuff when they're trying to get more
Black
ethnic men.
Yeah.
No, outside of
Any-
black men,
okay.
yeah, other
Spanish
races.
men.
Yes,
Yeah, they like
mhm.
women with curves.
And so but when they're trying to date white men, oh no,
They go back.
That's not happening.
You see what Kylie has gone back white, like back pale. She doesn't use a self tanner anymore. Like white
men,
back.
like whatever the person is, they like it like that, right? So if it's black, they like it like it
Very
originally
black.
is.
Yeah.
Like a lot of white men don't talk to mixed race women.
That's what.
No.
Because somebody. My white friend had brought a light skinned girl over, and
it's rare.
It's like mostly white men will get like a dark skinned woman
because they want whatever.
They want the exotic,
and that's why
it
be bugging me that black dudes don't be saying what black chicks be talking about when they like the colorism thing or whatever. Because it's like white men know the difference. Like how come y'all don't know the difference? But yeah, at the end of the day, nah, they want the authentic one, so they're gonna go with the authentic one. They never really go with mixed chicks. Yeah, you're never gonna see it.
No. I mean, well, hold up.
Because if you think about most white men, they do talk to brown 1%.
Women. You about to talk to me
about
some
that guy. I was about to say something, but that's my boy, and he's a fucking menace. So no, he doesn't count.
Yeah. All right. Do you have one last to wrap us up before we go to top to bottom shelf? No, I've gone through mine. I'm ready for top and bottom shelf.
Okay.
Do you have a last truth or shot?
We can do one more truth or shot. I thought you want to do the what the fuck news first.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so truth or shot is done. We're done. I can't say you survived. You made it.
I definitely didn't.
Yeah. I was going to ask another one, but I was going to ask another one. I was going to ask another one, but I was like, she's going to drink again.
What is it? Say it.
No.
We're here now.
Have you ever used food as foreplay?
Food as what?
Foreplay.
Oh, I don't like that. I like my sheets clean. I don't want anything.
I'm not. No.
Yeah. This nigga be eating wings.
I like no. If I'm eating, I want to eat.
What? You've had wings during sex?
Oh yeah.
What? That's the what?
Hear me out. We're going back to Atlanta.
now that makes sense because they eat wings right in front of ass all the time in them strip clubs.
I mean, wings and ass.
No, it does not go together.
While you're fucking though,
wings and ass on a platter.
That's ridiculous.
That's a good meal.
I can see it in the. I can see the food in the strip club because I get hungry when I drink.
How do you do that?
Okay. Now I have imagination of wings right beside me, some lemon pepper wings and ass right there, and I'm just going back and forth.
Not lemon pepper.
I'm just like, all right, eat the.
Yeah, eating both.
The lemon pepper tastes in your mouth still, so you go over there and tickle the booty.
It sounds like too much sensation going on.
That sounds like a yeast infection.
You gotta clean it out good.
No, the pH is off.
pH is off.
But no, we had some wings, and the wings were very, very good. Also, we were very, very drunk. And then we started having sex. Once again, we were very drunk, so it wasn't no quick session. So as we were having sex, I'm like, shit, just reach over. and she's like,
wait, is she eating wings too?
I'm hitting it from the back, and she's like, her face is there. I was like, give me one.
No.
And she's
no. What is going on here? Eating wings? What?
Was it your bed? Now I gotta hang out with her again. That's the homie.
I think the worst I've done, I was getting head once, and I had a bottle of wine, and I drank the wine while I was like sitting on his face.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Because we had brought the wine up to the bedroom
worse.
anyway.
You know I did worse.
That's not bad.
You do a lot of things worse.
Poured wine down the ass, ate that ass.
But food though, I don't know.
It's gotta be white wine because you can't pour red wine. You just gonna mess up all your carpet.
I've never done food. Well, you made it through truth or shot. You didn't survive, but you made it.
You did. You didn't survive it.
You didn't survive.
You didn't. You lost this one.
Yeah. You down a point. Let's see if we get you back in the game.
You lost this game. All right. So Liz, give me the what the fuck.
What the fuck is going on in here?
All right. So on the what the fuck news I have right now, it's just something we're gonna go through. First things first, Tyreek Hill is being sued.
Whom?
Tyreek Hill. You know what Tyreek Hill is.
Football player.
Yeah, he's being sued for battery, assault, and negligence by a woman who claims he broke her leg when he charged at her with crushing force during a backyard football drill.
Huh? So they were playing in the backyard, and he tackled her too hard.
No. The story is he has a camp. He has a camp, and her son is going to be in the camp.
Okay.
They were all over the house, and he said, we're going to do some drills.
Okay.
She did. She did the drills. And so her story is he got mad because I got the best of him during the drill. One, this is fucking Tyreek Hill.
He tackled her.
So they said it was I think it was a DN drill. Like you line up, you come at the person, like And so he said, "Oh, all right, well my turn." And he turned around and charged at her. One, a charge for Tyreek Hill, half speed. It's fast.
It's gonna knock you out.
Fast as fuck.
Okay.
I don't think he. I think she tried to move, and if you're not an athlete,
she ain't move fast enough.
That leg is not. It's not used to moving like this.
It'll get stuck.
And just to
pivot.
And just to show who this person is, she's
God.
an OnlyFans model, and
this has a lot of context.
This
now
adds a
that
lot of
makes
context
sense.
to the person.
Now that makes sense.
And this is him.
Yes.
So he maybe not tackled her, but did some type of maneuver.
If you agree to do a football drill with an NFL player, you deserve everything that comes to you.
You get what you get.
These are
she broke her leg.
This is the person.
She broke her actual leg.
No. Wait. In the words of Kevin Samuels, she could hit the A gap like a woman. It's not.
That's a big girl.
No, that girl can do it. That girl can do it.
She can line up.
If he
Lamar Jackson needed her during the Kansas City game. We could have had some more time so you could throw the damn ball.
You stupid.
She lying. She lying.
But I can see why he would think, oh, she could take this.
I see. Because she look like she could push it back. She on the line for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just like when we say don't charge a Cam Newton, just leave NFL players alone.
Agree.
Like at some point, if they're in civilian territory,
that's so random.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back and you're gonna go to his house and do football drills. And think this is not gonna the fuck. I wish a black was here. I could put this on the TV screen, but we're gonna go do it like this. I'm gonna post this and I'm gonna put the video up.
Okay.
And we're gonna make it work. But it says at DC Antler students sucked on toes of adults during a school fundraising event.
Oh what?
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down so they don't pick up. But this is basically what was going on. It was like a school fundraising event, and they allowed the kids to suck on adults' toes.
Huh?
What?
So I don't know what type of game this is.
Hey yo, what the?
You seen our live show? We don't even go this far.
What?
Yeah, I'm
okay. All of those people need to be arrested ASAP.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
Like the kids are gonna do.
Kids are gonna do what
the
they're
adults
told.
are telling them to do.
So
but
you said it was a fundraiser?
Yes.
Is it some sort of competition, like a relay
race?
Race?
It was like a skill. Somebody's on the microphone talking, and it's a school fundraising event.
But what? How do you get to the toes?
I don't know. I ain't sucking adults' toes. Well, I am sucking adults' toes. So that's all. Take that back.
I keep saying to people, y'all keep pushing for these laws for children. It's gonna get weird, and it's already weird, right?
Yeah, I don't know what to.
That right
That's
there, all those people should be arrested.
Yeah. I'm not sure how they got to that point.
Forget even the sexual nature. The fact that you have children.
Look at your feet.
Look at your feet. Feet are dirty.
More than that, like
nasty.
I wouldn't want a child. I can't even say who's not my child because I wouldn't want my child to do it either. But I wouldn't want like
anybody's child.
Yeah.
And why the rest of the adults sitting there
watching?
Who recorded it?
Somebody's iPhone.
And then
it's a school fundraising event.
I'm trying to think of like what game or what we could be doing that would require your feet out.
I probably would have been the one arrested because I'd have been picking all them kids up like get up.
Yeah.
Well, you saw the color of those feet and the color of them children, so. I just
no disrespect
could not.
to your
no disrespect.
Grandpa is okay. Okay.
No disrespect. That's not.
I'm saying y'all be doing some wild things.
They do.
Are you able to say like, being a mixed race person who's raised in a white family, are you able to say like, yeah, white people do some weird stuff sometimes?
Yeah. A lot of weird stuff. A lot of stuff that would pass at
black family.
A barbecue function won't pass at a cookout. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. It definitely happens.
All right, last what the fuck news. An Oregon father has turned himself into authorities after he was accused of drugging 3 12-year-old girls at a sleepover hosted by his daughter.
Yeah, you should
see. That's why I don't take. That's why I would.
And the conversation that we had.
We already knew who it was. We already knew. We didn't have to look. I didn't even have to look at the picture.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I knew because at the end of the day, I've been to plenty of sleepovers as a child. Mm-hmm. I've never been to a black household to sleepover. Never, because the mom be like, hell no, all y'all kids, hell no, I'm not cleaning up. I'm not. Yeah, my friend used to ask all the time, can I have a sleepover? She'd be like, no, hell no. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing all these kids. Mm-hmm. But you know, my white friends, they were like, yeah,
come on over,
come today.
And to the conversation we were having,
not gonna get deep into it, but
but that the other person, they are white.
Really?
That's why the conversation went the way it went. Because they're So I was like, when I saw them at the house, I was like, oh, okay.
Someone got jungle fever. She was wild.
I was like, oh,
wow.
I see.
That's why she was like, the fuck is the problem?
Yeah.
Take the kid over there.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we're in two different worlds. No problem.
Yeah.
But we did have a conversation about how some people didn't like the daughters going over her house where there were like sons or the
because
father
I mean,
was there.
you
like,
know,
no one, they weren't trying to disrespect.
And we're not putting, anything on anybody, but some people just aren't comfortable with their kids going to sleepovers if, like, the person has a dad, which is kind of stupid because you should have a dad.
Well, yeah.
Because you never, I mean, it's
or
dumb.
if they have like brothers or cousins, like they don't allow them to sleep over.
Yeah, that's real.
I can understand it, but I think it's probably the level of comfortability that you have with the parents, right? Yeah. And if you don't want them over there, it's probably something that you feel with that person. Because I mean, I don't see just because somebody has a dad. Like, they should have a dad.
Yeah, I know. But
that's what I feel too. Yeah.
But then you get to this point where daddy's out here drugging people.
But I also do know people.
But then you know your dad is weird.
Yeah. But I do know people growing up that I knew personally that were not allowed to sleep over if you had men in the house. I do know, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
and for me, like, I like hosting, so I rather all the kids come to my house. I don't mind, like, order whatever you want, do whatever you want, stay up all night, because I'm very much like, at least I know what's going on, and y'all under my roof, and I can keep it. Now I don't let my daughter sleep over anywhere except for like one person's house.
I couldn't do it though.
Oh, I like it. I think it's fun, and they stay up all night, and they running up and down the stairs, and DoorDash is here every 2 hours, and the house is a mess. No, I like it. I like the energy. It's like, okay, this is the house that you can come to and just be cool.
And you like cleaning up after?
Oh, no, I don't clean anything. I don't clean anything. I have a teenager.
Okay.
I have a teenager. She cleans her own stuff.
Oh, so these are older children.
Yeah, these are like 13,
okay.
14
I'm thinking these are like.
Oh, no. I don't do small children. I don't watch anybody's kids. I watch because he's blood. I'll watch him, but other than that, I don't do small children. Like, it's too much responsibility. Too much can go wrong. I don't have time. Girls. Yeah, these are my daughter's grown.
So they basically,
they're grown.
But they're basically grown.
She can clean up.
Right. You can take care of yourself.
Yeah, like before she had company, the entire house was clean top to bottom. Dusted, swept, mopped, toilets, counters, everything.
That's fine. Yeah, they can run the gamut at that point.
That's what I'm saying. So for me, it's an easy lift because I'm just like, you all really just need an adult in the house.
Right. You just need supervision so they don't,
get into the liquor cabinet and start playing the touchy game, but like you can't really prevent that game.
You're not gonna prevent it in college, girls. Some of them girls, like, what's wrong with y'all? Okay,
all right, that's it. We go top shelf or bottom shelf.
Sure, quick top shelf and bottom shelf. My bottom shelf goes to, and they have since rolled it back. Apparently, my girlfriend Wendy's was trying to do surge pricing on the food. Did you see that?
Oh, the Wendy's, like the Wendy's?
Yeah. They were trying to do like Uber does and like flex the price of the menu during like the lunch hour, the lunch rush. And then if you come back around 2 or 3 where it's like quieter, then the price goes lower.
That's stupid.
They tried it.
They should do happy hour.
Twitter went crazy and they pulled it right back. So good bullying works. So thank you for that. Because that 4 for $4 has literally, I hit it often.
Got some people sex out there like these days.
My also bottom shelf, and this isn't really a huge bottom shelf. Kanye, I want you to get off of Twitter and stop talking to us about your kids. I want you to stop telling us where your kids go to school.
That's crazy. He's wilding for that.
I want you to stop.
They go to Sierra Canyon, right?
Yeah.
Just don't tell
and we
us.
shouldn't.
Everybody in Hollywood go to Sierra Canyon.
Yeah, but we shouldn't. You know what I mean? Stop telling us about your stuff. I understand that you feel like being in the media is the only way that you will get a response from that camp, which is a strategy, but you got minor children. Leave us out of it. Thank you. My top shelf goes to our time in Philly. Guys, we had so much fun. Walt had so much fun. He
was on the phone arguing with somebody that wasn't your somebody. I ain't like it.
I got in trouble.
Didn't like it. I was sitting there like, man, I'm in the backstage. We passing out shots, going jokes, telling jokes and shit. I'm meeting all the other podcasters. We linking up, getting IGs and shit. Like, where's Jas? Oh, she over there, and then she over there. Hey, I'll be right back. Like, Jas missed the whole party.
Missed the whole party, but that just goes as a lesson. Life rule number 1 is self-preservation.
Yeah, you wild. I would have been over there.
Wait, arguing with a person
that ain't her person.
Why?
We all want to know. And you out of town.
And I was out of town.
And in that function that
I'm
rolled out the
supposed to
red
be
carpet
at.
for us.
Yeah.
To be the bring the podcast game over there. Like, oh, we want to introduce y'all to our Philly people. And we up there. Shout out to my boy. Woo, woo, woo. I ain't gonna say his name because I DM'd him like, yo, I'm in your city. I need a gun. He's like, what size? Like, my nigga, you my man for life.
Wow.
Hey, Joe, he said that with no hesitation. He's like, yeah, what size you need? I was like, nigga, I was playing. But now that I know, if I ever need a gun in Philly, you gonna be right there.
Also, shout out, I didn't see my baby daddy. So
who's that?
Oh, her baby daddy, her child's father is in Philly.
Oh, a real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I did not know where he was from until you said it on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And now I am double scared of it.
Don't be scared. He about.
She's like, he from the bottom. So
Five.
like, oh, I know that place.
That nigga 5'3" and 135. Ain't nothing to be scared of.
So you been like,
He like
you
my
short
height.
niggas. See, I had a chance back in 2016 when I met. You want to know? I'm telling you the real story.
Here we go.
She was just heartbroken over something, and she came on my show, had a great old time, and I'm like, hey, let's get some drinks. And she said, for what? And I was like,
that guy was 6 feet that I was heartbroken about.
But not your baby daddy.
That's true.
You let him go in raw.
Ugh.
And 5'3".
You can only count. I tell you, your body count only counts if you can prove it. You at least got one body.
Got one.
You got a daughter.
I got one.
So technically, you got one body.
Got one.
I'm at 0.
Technically,
That's why I don't even know why y'all ask.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you
can't
going to
even
prove
prove
these
it.
things?
You can't even prove it. I can say 1,051.
And she could be telling the whole entire truth, but you cannot prove these things.
Like, I could be over there. I gotta fuck the whole world, but you only have 50 people. You can't prove it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
And that's what I've gotten to, because apparently a lot of people are proclaiming that they've had sex with me, and I'm like, oh, run tape. Like, let me know. Because I run tape. I got tape.
Yeah,
She videotapes her sex experience.
So run tape, please.
So
let me
she
know.
has a booklet of videos.
Not a booklet, a folder.
Oh.
Of sex, of her sexual interactions.
It's the majority of one person.
You just like to have them.
We like to record, and then we like to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we like to record ourselves.
That's not strange to you.
That's her
Shut
dude.
up.
She's talking about her dude, right?
No, she ain't no dude.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Okay, now
So she's telling somebody like, look here, when you was doing this right there, you got to put the leg up. You wilding out, man. You ain't get the right angle in.
Because we'll review it, and I'll be like, look at you right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got review tape. That's how you get better.
I'm like, look at 123. Look right there. You was doing it. And he'll be like, yeah, but at 145. Like, I was like, all right. So, yeah, we.
Triple P.
Yeah. We
Practice.
review.
It was like, practice prevents
Practice.
poor performance.
Practice
the 4
prevents.
P's.
Practice prevents
poor
poor
performance. There you go.
Practice
Prevents
prevents
the 4
poor
P's.
performance.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch the tape.
Guys, please let our listeners know where we can find you online, any upcoming projects you have, anything you would like people to know.
You can find me online anywhere at Pop Culture Micca. That's spelled Micca. So Pop Culture Micca, and you can Google it. It'll come up. New projects I have coming up. Of course, my the Red Cup podcast I have coming. And I have more music videos coming because this one is streaming phenomenal.
They're doing good.
Pristine is doing really good. So I have that coming, and just really entertainment. Oh, I'm trying to run a gamut this year, so I'm running it up. So just keep looking at Pop Culture Micca.
Perfect. Guys, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Oh, I was about to say, tell your peoples over at Real cool people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We invite people to our show. No one invites us to their shows.
No,
but we like getting booked. We got booked for Tuesday for a show.
Okay.
Finally.
But
that's because it's DJ Phil. That's our friend.
Right. We are personalities. We like.
I'm in the music industry.
Money's
my man.
I have a reality TV show. Like, come on. Like,
I'm supposed to get a plaque from RCA from Crew.
Yeah, like we.
And then wait for 2 years.
Get one too.
For what?
Whatchamacallit said he can get me one.
Who, Ant?
No.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about then.
You do know who I'm talking about.
But I was in the studio and I set the remix with New Impressions. And that went gold. I get a plaque.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna take my accomplishments.
Guys, please make sure you're following us on social media, on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you listen. Please make sure you download so we get our streams and subscribe to our YouTube channel. March 16th, again, our show at Union Stage. I literally just got a text. Hold on, let me read it. It says, we in there. Premiere already sold out. We are sold out of our premiere seats, but please. Please.
Yeah, but it's gonna be jumping the whole time, and like I told everybody before, since we're getting close to it, if you go to the show, you have volunteered to be on stage.
Yeah,
you are now. If I pick you, you have to come on stage and participate. Niggas acted like it was a surprise last time, and then like, oh fuck, you were serious. Like, yes, I'm serious. You are a part of the show. Everybody want to come on the show. Like, hey, send me DM saying, hey, I'm trying to pull up. That's not really professional. You're supposed to be an artist out here. You're going to say, hey, fuck with me. That's how you're gonna get on the show. Now you can just pull up, hey, Walt, fuck with me. Like, you know what? You're right. Hey, come on the stage. Truth or shot. Let's go.
Yeah. Because everybody is always so interested on being a TequilaTlk, and I just want to talk, and I'm funny, and I'm a relationship expert. Blah, blah. I like
you kill it on stage.
Okay.
You kill it on stage, no matter what following you got. Like, he killed it. She killed it. Hey, what you doing next week? Come on.
And I feel like that is like what happened.
Yeah. Actually, it is what happened.
Yeah.
Shot my homegirl Jody too.
She did well.